Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see, I've done a little bit of work inside here. I always watch up my YouTube videos that I upload, and really I didn't like how the nest box were looking. As you can see over here, the stains on them and so forth. So I got the idea of doing something about that in terms of I wanted to either paint it or so forth, but I was saying that the paint would take too long to dry. So what I did was let me get one of these tins. A second. So what I did was just get 2 cans of spray. These dry quicker, and that's what I did. I think it made a really good improvement on the cub. So guys, and like this video will be a bit late, I think, because today is Sunday and I'm making this video. So I'm making the video today and I'm also going to upload it today. So it's going to take a little while, but I think you'll agree that it's worth it. I went on the road yesterday, came back and I did this. So I just had to make the video this morning instead of yesterday, which you would have get it really early today to watch. Okay, let's get in what's going on with the birds. Well, I think like the cleaner environment now give the birds a more beautiful look. That's what I want to achieve. So guys, look at these chicks, guys. Remember just last week they were over here on this nest box, and I'm going to spray these nest box too, even this one up here. I'm going to do that, but I didn't get enough spray, about 2 cans, and it's practically finished before I reach over here. So I'm going to go back and get some more and definitely sort out the nest box for them to look a bit better. Okay, so as I was saying, let me get in here a bit. As I was saying, these 2 chicks are the 2 that was over here. This is their dad right here. That's him. And the mom is on the head up here. These birds move so fast. We'll get another little pretty one up here. Oh, something I want to touch on. In my last week's video, someone commented and asked what to do about the bird packs, because we're in the month in a rainy season now, May. We're not getting any rain right now, but I know persons might be, depending on where they are, and they were asking what they can use. So locally we call this purple dressing, but now I'm looking at it here. I was asking the person if they know what is called purple dressing, because that's the local term that we just refer to these as. You have the red, the black. I'm trying to get this thing off here. The red, the black, and so forth. So we just refer to it by color. You have the red dressing, black dressing. So this is purple dressing, right? Once your bird has that on them, I don't have any with it. It is something that comes from mosquito bite, especially for the younger chicks. So once a bird has that on them, you can just put a Q-tip in this and just tip it on it. It will dry it right off. You don't have to pick it off or anything like that, and it will get better. This bird is so beautiful. Look at that, guys. Coming up really nicely. Oh, and I do intend to, those guys are going on around there. I do intend to extend the loaf on next weekend in Jamaica. Friday, next week Friday will be Labor Day. I intend to start the addition around here to extend this loaf. Or loft. Loft. Someone had called me out on that word before. The birds are very beautiful, and when they're in a clean environment, you get to see that beauty even more. So guys, these guys right here, this one and the champagne hen, they have laid back. And so far as these guys are moving, and that egg had laid, I don't remember exactly, but it's in this week. I tested them already to see if they're fertile. I'm going to test them and show you. So for the new subscribers, if you want to test the eggs, you have to wait about 4 days, and then now you can just use a flashlight like this, preferably in a dark corner. Look at these big chicks, still behaving like little babies. And I'm still using the medicine too. For this past week, I will soon get back to the testing of the eggs. I'm just working on what is going on in the loaf at the time. So as I was saying, I'm still using the medicine. And for this past week, I've used it more, cautiously or more wisely. I didn't use as much as the first week that I used it. Also, I only gave them 3 days out of the week instead of 4, because I know it's already in their system, and I don't want it to be a case where I'm giving them too much, especially that I'm expecting birds to lay. As you can see, this one is back on nest, that one up there is back on nest, and not only them. So when I expect the birds to lay, I try to ensure that I don't give them too much medicine, because it can lead to them laying infertile eggs. Okay? Or that has been my past experience, not with this one that I'm using now, not with this medicine, but there was another type that I was using, and that was the result. Wherein if I gave them too much, it will lead to them laying infertile eggs. Dad cannot manage them. Now their tails are starting to come out. This one tail is very big, look at that. And you see they can pick up on their own, but yet they are killing that for feeding. But I was going to show you guys these chicks. I'll soon get back to them. As I was telling you, these eggs, it's about 4 days since they have been laid. Okay, I have to turn off the flash and the recording. There. Now you find a dark area and you put the egg next to the light like this. This one seems to be this one that laid second. I can see some reds in it, but it's barely there because the eggs are laid 1 day apart. So let's look at the other one. Look at this, guys. We can clearly see that it's fertile. That's it. So I'm really happy for this pair right now, especially for him, because I don't have any chicks out of him in my loaf. So this is a chance for him to really show me what he can do. So both eggs are fertile, but one of them is showing more because that's the one that was laid first. So they are 1 day apart. If tomorrow I should be testing them, both will have a lot of blood vein in it. Look at that, guys. So this now, you can see, this is without the flash. So this what you're seeing is just natural color, which with the flash on is just heightening that color. So let's look at it. Yeah, That's it with the flash on now. I really can't wait to just extend the cub and give these guys some more space. I think it will be very beautiful for the birds. Look at this one, guys. And of course, we have the yellow. Still haven't fully figured out what it is as yet. If it's a male or a female. Seems to be going towards the male, but I've seen females does that. So with time and maturity, I will definitely find out though. Look at this one right here. Okay guys, it's so beautiful. So when these guys get more space, they're gonna be even more beautiful. The feather foot will be on their feet and stuff like that. Let's look at this pair. This is the last pair out of the champagne and the red. This one has a nice red color. Very red, like a replica of its dad. And this one came white. I won't trouble them too much, but guys, you notice the size of the chicks this time. The chicks are very big and very healthy. I think the medicine have a lot to do with that. So I'm really happy about that, guys. Okay, I won't make the video unnecessarily long. So I think that's it for this loaf. So as I said, guys, I'm gonna be doing some work in the week coming. I want to do an extension on the cub. Also, I want to spray those nest box over here. Spray the one up there too. Give the cub a better look. Okay guys, so let me give you guys an update on what's going on around here. I wonder where's that fowl. I can never make a video. He's answering me in the background saying, I'm out here, I'm out here. So guys, let's take a look around here in the breeding section. Okay guys, so this pair, last week video, the hen was over here and 2 eggs. It wasn't that those eggs spoiled. I gave them to my brother for him to put them in a nest. In his little loaf, he has a small loaf with about 6 pigeons. So I gave him those 2 eggs. Just the other day, that was Friday that I gave him the eggs. Alright? Tell him to put it in a nest that he has, and when it hatch, he can keep those 2. So he was happy for that. But look how fast they gone back. These guys are now calling eggs. So this is the early stage before they lay. That the white one is the male. You will do this, they will tread, they will make the nest and stuff like that. Okay? And these are the 2 chicks that was in this side too. Getting really bigger. Let's take a look at them. That one color is just coming in so nicely, like all these different colors. They're both very beautiful. And again, this is out of the red and the champagne pair. Look at the size of her tail. look at his color. This one is the male and this one is the female. You notice a difference in their head? Look at him, guys. Look at his wing. There's a little black in it, little brown. So many different colors. That's just beautiful, guys. He seems to be shy. Okay guys, let's show you what's going on in here. So even these guys, this past week, I'm trying to get this thing focused better. Even this last week, they have actually laid back. They laid the first egg, and then now when they laid the second egg, I came and I saw that one of the eggs were mashed. I don't know how that happened. These chicks did not go back in the nest, not to my knowledge. So I don't think that they caused it. Maybe another one went in there and there was a fight or something like that. So I didn't want them to just sit on the one egg, so I took away that one egg. It's still here in another nest. I haven't thrown it away as yet. Because the thing is, with this pair right here, I know, let me get the other chick. I know each time that they lay, most likely I'll be getting a unique color out of them, or a pretty color. So I didn't want them to just give me one egg. Plus I have some plans for that pair. I want to put the male with another hen, try another experiment. Even though they're giving me some nice colors, I want to improve on the quality of the feather foot and just try to create a different bloodline to still mix with these guys. So okay, let's take a look at this one, guys. Very beautiful. I like her wing, a mixture of colors in it. Come on, not cooperating at all. And again, guys, look at the chicks, look at the size of them. They're doing much better this time. This one, this pair actually has a bit more feather foot than the first pair that they had dropped. So that's really good. I might keep these two together before splitting them up, like having them have a pair, so that they can actually build on the color some more. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Very beautiful mixture of colors. The chicks are really coming up very nicely, guys. Let's put them back. Oh. Look at that, guys. Okay, we can go back inside. Oh. Okay. So guys, even the reds, they have laid. She has laid her first egg already, and we'll be laying the second one today. But what I've noticed with this hen is, look at the size of the box. I think that's relatively a good size box for a bird to lay in. However, she tend to push out her eggs and they drop outside of the nest box. So even the one that she's on now, she laid it and it fell outside, but luckily it did not break. So I have put this coconut husk at the base of the nest so that when she laid the second egg today, it won't break. Should in case she push it outside. Okay, I've seen her done it before, so I'm just trying to avoid that. I don't want anything to happen to those eggs. That would be the first pair from this first pair of eggs from these reds right here. Very beautiful birds. I'm trying to get a better angle of this one. Come on, go over here. And he's very big. Look at them guys. Very beautiful matching pair right here. I think that these guys are going to bring some really unique colors and very beautiful colors too. Look at that guys. Let me tease him a bit. Okay, I won't trouble them anymore. Okay. So now, back to these guys over here. Mr. Ben Beak is still here, but he's causing me a lot of trouble. I want you to look. Oh, they have actually laid back too, but their eggs that they're on now is not actually theirs, because what I'm finding out is that they are spending, they're giving the chicks more priority over the eggs, which is not really a bad thing. So they keep coming off the eggs to feed the chicks. Look at this guy. So he's still surviving. They're still feeding him. I'm trying to hold him properly. Come on. Look at that, guys. Look. This is so beautiful. Why did this thing had to happen to this bird? Look at him. You see that? There's no way this bird is going to be able to pick up and eat on its own. That's his tongue right there. Not if his tongue can stay in his head. See that? But the parents are feeding him. And again guys, look at the size difference. This one is massive. And he was the bigger one. He was the one that hatched out first. The coop. This is a really good dad. He constantly feeds them. Even the mom too. Look at this guys. I can't sponsor the chicks. Look at that. And look at this girl. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, guys. I don't want to turn them over too much. You can see that this one has some good feather foot too, but the other one is even better. So for this chick, look at it. Look at the size of the chick, man. This chick does mostly lie down in the nest and don't really give any trouble. This one now, I don't know if it's because it's not getting enough feed. Even though it's fed right now, you can see a difference here. But he tend to roam and he'll actually go into the nest box where the eggs are. You see, so he's giving me some trouble, guys. But look, guys, oh my. This bird would have been a sample. A perfect sample. Look at that. Look at the liver feather foot on that bird. chicks tend to do that. Whenever you hold them, that's when they think they should poop. I don't know if it's a defense mechanism, but whenever you hold them, look out for them to poop. Look at that, guys. I've had a lot of featherfoots in my loaf, and I can tell you, none as compared to this in this young stage here. And for him to have a balance of it on both legs like this, or both feet, it's just amazing. But the greatest thing is, guys, they have laid back. Those eggs haven't reached the point where they can be tested as yet. So I'm really hoping that they will give me another pair. Okay. I know that inside here is a bit dirty, but when you have young chicks, it's naturally going to be messy because they poop a lot, as you can see. Because I clean out this loft since morning, put some sun in there and so forth, and you can see the result already. So that's just natural. When the birds are young, when they have young chicks, they do poop a lot. Okay. But guys, I'm really happy with where the birds are. I'm really happy with the progress. I'm really happy with what's going on. I'm really happy that I'm going to get a chance to extend the loft too. And I'm trying to make it more beautiful. Because when I was watching back the video from last week, I was like, I didn't feel pleased with all the mess I was seeing on the nest box and so forth. So I'm glad I get to do something about that. Oh, there's one more pair. I haven't forgot about them. I call this pair my messy pair. In here is really messy, even though I clean it every morning. But I think what went wrong is that the mesh that I use in here is way too small. So it trapped the feces instead of letting them to drop through. Okay? But for this pair, they're not going to be in here for that long. I'm not going to let them set on another set of eggs in there. I want to get them out. This part here was designed for only pairing, not breeding. Okay, I don't like when they are in the small section for too long. This pair down here is not too bad because they get let out every day, right? Otherwise it would be a similar situation down here with them. Okay, but this pair, when I let them out, they tend to always come down here, think that this is their loaf, and end up fighting with these guys, like brutally fighting. So I have to keep one of them locked up. But after this week, I'm going to be taking out these guys and put them in the big section. I just want the chicks to get a little bit bigger, and then now I will put them over there. So this is my messy pair. But guys, once again, you can see the size of the chicks. They are massive, and they have been fully fed, taken care of. The chicks are big, really big. I'm definitely going to keep using that medicine. Look at these guys. These guys are so messy, but they will clean up. They will clean up. Okay, so one more week, guys, and you guys will be out. Just let this week run off. Give me time to extend the loaf. Put you guys over there in a better environment. These two definitely gonna pair back naturally by themselves. So that's it for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment. Okay, so that is what's going on, guys. Beautiful pigeons. that's it for this week, guys, and I will definitely catch you next week with another update on what's going on with the birds. See you next week, guys.